And just for transparency, you mentioned Kanye here. Do you know Kanye West personally, by any chance?
Nah, I don't know Kanye West personally by any chance. I don't even think I ever been in the same room as Kanye. And I don't been in a lot of rooms. But like when Kanye, Jay-Z, and I probably want to say Nas, probably like the only rappers I ain't been in the room with. And then when I say a room, I mean any room, a backstage room, a meeting, anything like that. I'm probably the three like rappers I ain't really never been around, been in their presence just on some like lightweight kicking it or recording and like that. But Kanye do know who I am though, for a fact.
Care to share how?
Nah, I don't really care to share how. I don't really care to share how. Cause that don't even matter cause they make things online anyway, so it's like I don't care to share how. But he know who I am. He know who Jose Guapo is. I'm bigger than the mayor in Atlanta, so it's like how could you not know? But he know like I was just throwing it out there just to throw it out there. But he know.
And speaking of the mayor, is that a position you ever feel or you foresee or want to run for at a later point in life?
Nah. I'll let somebody else like I construct one of the bros that actually go to school for something, and once they go to school for something, I would construct them to be the mayor, and I would just back their campaign. But I wouldn't want to be the mayor, cause it's like you got to deal with too much. I already got a lot to deal with as just an artist, as the responsibilities and being the role model or whatever. Cause I've been told you I'm now like a role model. You know what I'm saying? I hit the club, stand on couches, pop gold bottles. So, but now I see, we are role models. These people gonna look up to us whether we want them to or not. Like once they take their liking into us, they gonna look up to us whether they want to or not. Cause I know when I was young, I looked it up to Jim Jones, U.S. Santana, Dipset, and Wayne. So it's like, and Wayne always said he was not a role model. He made it clear, like, listen to your parents. Don't listen to me. Just listen to my music. Don't listen to me or do what I do. Do what your parents say do and listen to your parents. But I still was listening to Wayne and listening to Jim Jones. So that's what you get when get me. Like, you get Wayne and Jim Jones mixed together. Put them in a pot, shake it up. You got Jose Guapo.
And speaking of Lil Wayne or Jim Jones,
Tunchi, Capo.
do you know either of them?
Yes,
personally?
I know both of them. Well, I know Jim Jones. Like, Jim Jones my favorite rapper over Wayne. And when I say favorite rapper, I'm not saying lyrically wise. Like, that's what he was saying in the interview when he was talking about Pusha T and all that. Like, he was saying, like, do they want to know what I'm saying? Do they want to talk like them? All the girls want them. You know what I'm saying? So that's Jim Jones' demeanor is what got me into Jimmy. Like, it ain't even his music, his songs. Of course, we love the ballin'. I love that whole Hustler P.O.M.E album. I know it from the back to the front. But yeah, it's just like I was influenced by Jim Jones and Lil Wayne. But I gotta elaborate on Jim too, because remember I told you Jim my favorite artist too. I gotta tell y'all something. This is something that's gonna blow the world. Well, it may not blow the world, but it blew my world. Jim ended up started coming to Atlanta, and I got a mutual friend that he know that he was rocking with, and he brought him around. My mutual friend, not even knowing how much of a fan and Dipset I was as a kid. Like, you see, I got the bandana on right now. Like, shout out Santana. We serving, you know what I'm saying? I'm serving that Killer Cam. Bought a new toy. But basically, yeah, Jim is on the block with us, like smoking. Like, I done been to shows with Jim. We in hotel lobbies, like, waiting on him to come down, different stuff like that. Jim actually came to Lil Money funeral. Jim Jones came to Lil Money funeral. For the viewers or whoever don't know, Lil Money is my little brother that died from gun violence. Jim Jones came to the funeral. And it's nothing. Like, cause people be asking me, why you ain't got no song with Jim yet? Why you ain't got no this with Jim? Ooh. I'm like, man, it's nothing bigger that Jim can do for me than that he done already, bro. He came to my little brother funeral, bro. Like, I don't know how to even get into that, but bro, where I'm from and how I came up and the hood, just how things was going. I never knew I was gonna even be no rapper, let alone start meeting my favorite rappers. And then to have my favorite rapper at my little brother's funeral, yo, like, it don't get no realer than that. It don't get no realer than that. It ain't a verse, it ain't a song, it ain't a concert he can bring me out at. It ain't nothing that can be bigger than that to me. Like, so Jim is forever in my favor. Jimmy Capo, by the way, you doing your thing right now with Pusha T, man. You need to get on pushed out the way. Push him on out the way, man. I'm riding with Capo on this one.
Now, what's the best advice you ever received from Jim Jones, or most important thing you learned being around him so far?
Never asked him for no advice. But what he have told me was, when you're doing deals and music, deals and stuff like that, you're probably never gonna get what you're gonna want, but you're gonna get what you negotiate. So that's probably the biggest thing I learned from him. But I never asked him for no advice. Like I told you, when he come, it never was on like rapper time. He would be on the block with us, man, smoking weed. You know, we may get in the truck, ride around, smoke weed, go to the room or something, excuse me. Go to the room or something, kick it for real. Like, it wasn't never like rap stuff with us. Now, of course, he wanna help me. He done reached out trying to help me, especially over the pandemic when he had that little thing going on with the recording thing, that little platform he created. He always called me for all his little adventures that he start or whatever. And I always want me to be a part of him. I'm always a part of him. I should have worn my vent light glasses today. Let him know, but I ain't. But he know what's going on. But yeah, Jim, like anytime I hit Jim, he answer the phone, he text back, DM, whatever, like pictures, like that. Nah, Jim, it's Dipset. Dipset for life.
Anything else you want to mention about Jim Jones or Lil Wayne, or question you weren't asked people want to know about either of these two?
They real people. They not too far gone to they think, no, they real people, bro. Like I told you about Wayne, like people be thinking, like I just knew even when I was a fan of him as younger and wasn't rapping yet, none of that. People always thought like Wayne might be an asshole or some shit like that. Or no, Wayne a player. Wayne P. Wayne pushing it till it can't be pushed no more. That's why he went on and pushed T out of the way. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep shooting that Push T the whole interview. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't even mind that small. But like I was saying, yeah, Wayne pushing it and Jim definitely pushing it, man. So, but you know, they had Ben came together anyway back in the day. You know, Birdman on the Ballin' remix. You know what I'm saying? You know, then you know I Can't Feel My Face with Wayne and Joel. So Dipset and Wayne was rocking with each other anyway. So that made it better for me as just a child viewing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my guy's rocking. So yeah, them folk real people though. Like they down to earth. The money ain't changed them. Well, I can't say I ain't changed them because it ain't like I knew them before they had money. But the money ain't making them act weird. And I don't see a lot of niggas get money and act weird.
What's your definition of weird?
Just switching up and just start doing things that you know ain't them. Like you been knowing them for so long, and you like, this ain't even bro. Like I don't know what he working like. They go to some of them talk different, try to put on a different type of talk, and like all type of things, bro. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Like motherfuckers forget not even just what you may have did for them or anything. They'll just forget they'll forget y'all relationship. Like damn, the money that made you forget. Like how cool man you really is. Shit be crazy in the industry. Shit be crazy.
Now, speaking of those changes, have you ever seen someone turn weird but then get back to how they used to be? Or once they turn weird, they never return back? From your personal experiences.
Yeah, I seen some people do it. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, some people, they turn and they ain't know what they had going on, and we had some conversations and whatever, and everything got back right, rocking how it's supposed to be. Yeah, but it's like I'm not a yes man, so I'm type of like, I'm gonna be the bro that's gonna bring you back down to earth or whatever. It may turn into an argument or anything or something like that because you may think I'm trying to check you or whatever, or I'm trying to like belittle you because or something because you got the most money or whatever. That don't matter to me. Like it can be a nigga with $1 billion and I ain't got never probably 10,000. I don't give a damn. Like the money don't make me or break me. So I'm gonna be who I am, whether I'm banked up or fucked up. So it's just like. Yeah, people that made U-turns to where they come back and they let you know when they was tripping and everything.
Anything else on this topic?
Nah, not on Wayne and Jim. That's enough, I think.
Or the weird topic?
Oh, the weird. No, that's it. I told you the people that act weird, they seem to come back around. Maybe it be the drugs. I don't know, the money. Because money is a drug too. Why people be acting like they ain't addicted to something. Everybody got vices. Clothes can be addictive. Shoes, like you got the sneakerheads, they ain't them sneaker junkies. They're addicted to shoes. You got hype beasts that want to go to Complex Con and get all the little pieces and stuff that come out. Y'all fashion junkies. Y'all addicted to clothes. That's y'all vice. Everybody got a vice. Don't judge me for mine. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't judge me for mine when everybody got one.